Guys, I've wanted a HELLCAT anything for a very, very long time, and I found, well, a cool one, but a very, very weird one. It's coming up to auction right now. I'm almost positive this thing was stolen and lived in for about 3 years. Here we go, here we go. That's it. Oh man, these guys are gonna go nuts. It's at 20,900. I'm gonna wait a little. Bam, I'm in. I'm outbid. This is crazy. Okay, so this is kind of weird. Outbid again. Get out of here, North Carolina. Beautiful state, but stop bidding against me, please. Oh, come on, this guy really wants it. Come on, bail, dude. Oh, he is just, all right. Do this with my eyes closed. Okay, I gotta look at some point. I'm winning. He's winning. No, I'm winning. That's me, Illinois, 23-3. Come on, get out of here, dude. Get out of here, dude. Go, come on. So. I seriously didn't even believe it. Look at this. I won 23-3. That's a really good price. So this is a 71,000 mile HELLCAT that is a run and drive, and it is listed with a clean title, but there is a massive, massive story, and some of the pictures and a little bit of my research kind of tell the story.
Theft, recovery, and vandalism damage HELLCATs are unfortunately a very common sight at the salvage auction, so when I first saw this one, I didn't think much of it, except this was listed as having a clean title, and after running a Carfax, I discovered that it was a one-owner car too. Its last odometer reading was at 49,000 miles, but the auction listing showed it at 71,000 miles. Normally, these cars are stolen and stripped, so an increase of 22,000 miles after it was stolen was a little odd. I dug a little deeper and scrolled down the Carfax past all of its dealership maintenance, and we see its last service at 49,000 miles. Right after that, the car is reported as stolen in February of 2021, but not making it to the auction until 2024, meaning they recovered the car about 3 years later. Now, after winning the Charger HELLCAT, they emailed me a copy of the title where you can see the original owner's name was Matthew, and the title was issued to State Farm in 2024 when it was recovered by the police. State Farm paid Matthew for the car long ago, and it was deemed a total loss to them, so now State Farm owned the car and sold it to me at the auction. That means this car was driven as a stolen car with no title or registration for about 3 years, and I was able to get my hands on the police report to verify all of this. You can see the car was stolen from the original owner, Matthew, and from the auction pictures, it looked like someone had lived in it while it was being used as a daily driver. I couldn't resist the mystery. I had to own this car. Does it actually run? Is it destroyed? And what in the world will we find inside?
I have no idea what this is. And so that brings me to Salt Lake City, Utah. I flew in late last night with my buddy Jason.
Only in Chicago can you get brick oven pizza at the airport. That was yours. Excellent.
And here we are. Sorry, I don't do the whole vloggy flying thing for 5 minutes. I just want to get right to the action, and the action is right there. Let's go see it. Oh man, it's been a couple weeks. I have been dying to get out here and check this out. Wow, this color is actually cool. It looks just like normal white, but it's not. It's actually a really cool, like pearl metallic white. All right, the hood is popped, which is telling me I should just open it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. This is a clean title HELLCAT with an engine that supposedly runs. With fees and everything, I got it for like 25 grand, but I don't have any idea what this is. Okay, not a good start. Belt's still there. I mean, it's definitely dirty under here, but it's not taken apart. Everything's intact. We might have a K&N air filter in there. Wow, looking good. So I saved a napkin for my hotel breakfast to do this. One of the first things you want to do is check your oil. Yeah, we got oil. Smells like oil, no fuel. All right, that's good. Is this hood actually closed? Wow. All right, guys, so this is the big what if. It is a biohazard for drugs, and that means the auction is not allowed to remove anything. You know, you would think the police took out anything, but they still have to issue that warning just in case they miss something. And here's the interior. That's nice. Smells like you think a HELLCAT smells like. Jason!
That's like a dog bed.
I know. I think this is what they were living on.
There's lots of clothes, a gas can. I see some ramen.
Oh, okay, I'm hungry.
But underneath all the garbage, it actually doesn't look that bad.
Wow, look at all this stuff, guys. Okay, we got receipts. Please be for an oil change. Please be for an oil change. So after kind of piecing the story together, and since it looks like someone had stolen this car and driven it for like 3 years stolen, I wonder if they ever change the oil. That's my concern. I mean, that's one of many, many concerns.
Oh, there's some nice shoes back here. I got me some new Vans.
Yeah?
Yes. Hope they're my size.
Okay, you know what, Jason? We should get gloves.
Probably.
Yeah. I brought gloves and I forgot. We need to put those on. There you go, Jason. Brand new gloves. You guys know Jason from a ton of my detail videos over the years. The Bays, carsupplieswarehouse.com. Oh, and something crazy happened. Jason lost his entire YouTube channel. He had like, what, 30,000
Yeah,
subscribers?
30,000 subscribers, 105 videos.
It's all gone. This is like a YouTuber's nightmare. So you guys remember Jason from the videos. I'm gonna link his new channel. It's Car Supplies Warehouse down below. If you could hit that subscribe button, it would greatly, greatly help him. All the videos are gone. It stinks, but he's pumping out some new ones and they're awesome. We have the red key. That's huge. This isn't good. Salvage title application instructions. That is not what you want to find in your car. This is a clean title and the title has been switched over to the owner, you know, the insurance company or the auction or whatever, and it's still clean. What is this? We have a bill of sale. Oh, this is great. We have 2023 dealership receipts for an oil change and a coolant flush. Was this thing being maintained as a stolen car? Man, there are receipts galore, guys. What year is this? This is for tires and a balance.
Drive it like you stole it and you own it and you love it.
Right? Yeah, these are all from about a year ago. That's awesome. All right, we got a backpack. We have clothes. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not gonna show any names, but this is a handwritten bill of sale. This guy saying he's trading his ultralight trailer for this HELLCAT with 63,000 miles about a year ago. Straight across as is, it says. Handwritten. I don't know what's going on, guys. Did he trade this thing with just a bill of sale because it was stolen and no title? And then it got repoed, maybe? There's also a possibility that it wasn't slept in for 3 years. It's hard to piece together the story exactly, but it was definitely stolen like, you know, a long time ago and then not recovered until recently. Hang on, I don't know if any of you guys are into fantasy sports, but in the month of September, Prize Picks is giving you 1 win for every Caleb Williams passing yard. Look at this deal. So that's 4 weeks of free wins in September, and that's one of the many reasons why Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy platform, and it's so fun to play. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win 100 times your money. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. They're the only ones to offer injury insurance so that your lineup stays in play even if one of your players gets injured, and they have 5 million users. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I think Travis will do more than 58.5 receiving yards, and Diggs is definitely doing less. Let's submit. Here's my current lineup. I'm in. Click on my link down below, download the app today, and use code LegitStreetCars. When you do, you're going to instantly get $50 after you play your first $5 lineup, and you don't even have to win to get your 50 with Prize Picks. Run your game.
Toothbrush and deodorant. I mean, that says lived into me.
Yeah. We have our gas can and just a ton of clothes and this like body pillow bag thing. We got some food. Oh, look at this, guys. It's got one of those, this is for dogs, right? Where you put it over your back seat so your dogs don't mess up your back seat.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he had to have been sleeping on this. So does that mean he protected the back seat and got oil changes and coolant flushes at the dealer? This is the best stolen car ever. Here's some underwear. Dude, this interior, I mean, obviously it needs a cleaning, but it's really not bad at all. And by the way, guys, that's part of the reason why Jason is here. We are going to detail this car as long as I can get it to go mechanically. And I did find out, unfortunately, that the drive shaft is disconnected. So I had noticed at the auction pictures, it was up on cinder block. So I just asked them, you know, why? And they're like, yeah, the drive shaft's disconnected. So they probably couldn't figure out how to get it into neutral when they repoed it. So we gotta check that out. All right, let's get everything back in. I can't leave all this. This is all mine. I own all these clothes. We'll have to dispose of them or wear them later. Let's take a look at our differential and drive shaft though. There it is. Our drive shaft is just resting on the ground. This was totally stolen. He has a handwritten bill of sale trading a guy, you know, all written out for a trailer. You don't write that up on like what would have been like a $40-something thousand HELLCAT. That's not how that works. Like, what? All right, well, we're kind of dead in the water right now with the drive shaft, so they are going to fork it out. My HELLCAT's going up in the air. They're bringing it out to their lot. There's my drive shaft. All right, they are very careful, I gotta say, with the forks. That's crazy. I gotta say, I really like the paint. All right, it's coming down. It's too bad they can't just hold it up for me. That would not be safe at all. Oh, shoot. It's rolling. Yeah, it's stuck in neutral, obviously. There's no drive shaft. We gotta find a rock or something. All right, we're on the rock for something to chuck.
Don't touch that fence, man. Be careful.
Yeah.
You'll get killed.
I know you'll get killed, but you're gonna feel a zap in the morning. You ain't gonna eat coffee after that one.
You know, we didn't sleep that well, so maybe we do need a little zap.
Where y'all headed?
Chicago.
You gonna drive that back?
We're gonna try. I gotta hook up that drive shaft though somehow. That's the only what if right now. Well, I mean, there's 400 other what ifs.
Yeah. I did that my work. Let's see.
All right, that should be good. I'm, you know, just gonna be getting underneath there. No big deal. I gotta say, overall, the car is in really nice shape. I know it's disgusting, but I mean, seriously, this isn't bad. All the body lines line up. I don't know if it's really ever been in a real wreck. There we go. Thanks, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think I can do it. I think I can get under there, Jason. I don't know. Okay, this thing is dead. Let's see if we got a jack in here. So I flew with some tools, of course. One-way ticket, some tools, a Jason, that's all you need. And I did order up the drive shaft bolts and flew out with those too. Let's get a jumper going. Okay, so this is interesting. They zip tied this into neutral, it looks like. Yeah, but it wasn't good enough. I don't know why they did this. I'm assuming that was their first attempt to tow it in neutral and it didn't work, so they took the drive shaft out? I don't know. J&L muffler. That's a sticker right here. That's weird. I assume this thing's loud. HELLCAT guys, let me know, are these the factory mufflers? They're kind of small, but this does look like factory exhaust to me. It's an exhaust valve too. Lots to discover, that's for sure. All right, so we have jumping terminals right under the hood. That is really nice. There's a fuse missing here for whatever this is, so I guess that's good. There's a ground. This thing is dead. All right, it's not connecting at all. That should be a good ground right there. Come on, we can force it power sometimes. There we go, we got it. Let's see if we can get this trunk to open. No, it's not working. Where's the trunk popper thing on a charger? Oh, here it is. Still not working. No, it's dead. Darn. Let's cut this key off in case we get any juice. And we can just hit the button. I'll go ahead and assume the battery's in the trunk on these. Oh, there we go, there we go. There we go, fan's on.
Got it.
Oh, yay! Why is the fan coming on right away? That's weird. Well, we'll cross that path in a little bit, maybe. Whew, there's a lot of stuff in the trunk. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you had a dog.
The JL subwoofer. There's our Mopar antifreeze. That's not a good sign. And we got some Haynes, cool.
Not even opened.
Yeah. Do we have anything back here that'll help us, like a jack? Oh man, you don't like to see fluids and stuff in a mystery car you plan on driving, you know, like 2,000 miles back home. There's our battery. That looks very small. Luckily it's a Dodge, so things just clip right off. Is there a jack in here? No. There's dog food though. And we buy houses. We're gonna pump up these tires pretty low anyway. Maybe that'll help me get underneath, I don't know. All right, you guys aren't gonna believe this. We have an awesome subscriber with a GL 550 that is saving the day here with the jack out of his Mercedes. Oh, we got all the tools too. Thank you, Cameron, that's awesome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I was gonna Uber over to the parts store and just buy a jack, but this is great. It might still do that though. We might need it for the road. This is so nice in the Mercedes, they give you a ratcheting wrench to jack up your car. It's perfect. Got this thing jacked up and I found a block of wood that is 100% safe. Don't do anything that you see me do in the videos, all right? This is for entertainment purposes only. Is that level good warning? I don't know. Be safe. I gotta say, this is really nice. Look at all that room. The big question mark here is this okay? Is the transmission okay? Is the differential okay? Is the engine okay? Is everything okay? I don't know. We're gonna start here. How's the flange? Oh, that looks great. So when you're flying, you can't fly with tools that are over 7 inches. So in this case, I brought a bunch of quarter drive stuff, which will work, but we'll have to tighten this a lot more later. I actually partnered up with a shop. It's Jason's friend out here, and we're gonna be going over there, and he has a lift. So we're gonna detail the car and do whatever mechanical work I have to do. Probably do that before we detail anything. Oh yes, this is not destroyed. That is great. Guys, I can't tell you how many nights I've been dreaming about this moment of installing these bolts to a drive shaft that I think looks fine. Oh no, I'm saying that. Oh, it's definitely spinning before on the exhaust. It's a little scratched up. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. This is right from Mopar, and they goop on the Loctite, but you can't even get it past, like, at all. This is crazy. I could use a rock to beat it in. I'm a HELLCAT trained professional dealership mechanic right now. Seriously, I can't tighten these in. Look at this, guys. The Loctite is blocking me. Come on. Like, the only answer I can come up with right now is a bigger rock. I couldn't fly with a hammer. All right, I could try spinning it in too. We got a tire iron. Hold on, let me just see, maybe I can. This is so dumb. It's not working at all. Oh, it's poking through.
Yes. Sweet. It's starting. It's threading in. I got some in my eye and I can't see. I'm down an eye. That's okay. It's all I feel now, people. Not too bad. I'm good. I'm good with the bolts. See? I'm good. They go like this. All right, we got one started.
Is there a special prayer that you say before like you start it up?
No, but I do kind of like pee in my pants a little bit every time, you know, after like an engine or transmission rebuild or first start. It doesn't matter how many times I go to the bathroom, there's always just a little tinkle. Oh, I wish I had power tools right now. Okay. Now, is the trans in neutral? No, it is not. Great. I have to sleep these in on the top or figure out what's going on with the shifter. Last one, guys. 1/4 inch for the win here. My hand is, oh my God, I almost just killed myself again. My hand is almost broken and my face was almost just smashed in. But we almost have a drive shaft. Did I just strip this? No, we're good. Okay, can't feel hand. Let's see what kind of torque I can give this thing. Click. That's about 4 foot-pounds. Oh, okay, I need a break. Okay. I got this. All right, now it is time to start it, I think, or figure out the shifter first. I don't know, I'm seeing stars right now. Nice Salt Lake sun beating down on me. Working on my stolen Hellcat. Gonna get much better than this, people. I don't know why I got a southern accent now. What is the Salt Lake accent? I don't know. Cameron?
Nothing for you.
All right, let's see if we can figure out the shifter now. All right, we're gonna cut this zip tie, and this should lay down like that, yep. And there's a cover right here, so you kind of tuck this in. There's also a red whistle. No, I'm not gonna try it, that's gross.
What is that in there?
The whistle?
What you're doing?
So this is the shift release in case you want to tow it, so it forces it in neutral. So you don't have to take the drive shaft out. There, it just goes like that. Now, theoretically, what's in here? Yeah, man, they really went to town with the zip tie. Now we can try and start it. There we go. Okay. All right, let's hit it. First Hellcat start. Oh, no. We're just getting a bad connection, that's it. Stay. First Hellcat start again. Oh, darn. Oh, you know what? Hang on, what are we doing, guys? We have a battery.
Oh, yeah.
We have a battery. Duh. Cars have batteries. If we can find it, we got a battery. We can just do. All right, this should be much, much better than messing around with that connection there. All right, let's go. Oh, it's alive! It's flashing neutral. Service airbag, okay. Whatever. It's running though. Shift to P, then desired gear. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in neutral. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah. It runs! Do we have any gas at all? I don't know. It runs! Woo! We might make it back to Chicago! Maybe! I don't know why I'm celebrating. It just runs. It takes a little bit more than running to make it 2,000 miles home. But wow, this thing is smooth. No tick at all. You always hear about the Hemi tick. This doesn't have it. And I mean, this thing's been sitting forever too. Wow. Listen to that, Jason.
It's purring.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is stock. It's kind of loud. I have zero Hellcat experience. I've never sat in one, driven one. I've never gone for a ride in one. This is it. This is it. The drug bio Hellcat is alive. Now look at this. We have a switch here. I wonder if that has something to do with the thing that was under the hood. And we do have a check engine light. And look at this, we have like 3/4 of a tank of fuel. That's great. 149 miles of range. Get us about 1/10 of the way home. Oh man, launch mode, SRT mode. Vehicle phone requires service, all right. The big question, can this go into gear? I did find a bigger piece of wood. It's for the front tire. Look at our baby piece. Oh, I guess we gotta go in reverse. All right, we're gonna try reverse first. It went into reverse. Get our baby wood out. I'm gonna disconnect the jumper, hope for the best. We're good. It hasn't died out on us yet. We're using some black magic to hold the trunk thing up. Does this thing have a misfire? It seems like it's skipping a little bit of a beat there, but who knows how old this fuel is. It's got cats, it smells okay. All right, let's see, do we have drive? Oh. We have drive and brakes. No way, it's flashing parking brake light at me. Where's the parking brake? It's a push on, push off. All right, we're good there. No way! 25,000 bucks, man! I can't wait to get this cleaned up and see what we really got. No, look at this stuff on the cluster. Oh.
And by cluster, I mean infotainment system. I've read and seen videos of this, but it's cool. Look at that. 2015 these cars came out. This is neat. So we got 700 plus horsepower, transmissions on street, pedal on. Everything else is on street. All right, we're not messing with any of that stuff right now, guys. We have to make it to Jason's friend Cougar's shop. He owns a big detail shop here, so it's like 15 minutes away. We'll start off seeing if we make it there. There you go, Jason. Yeah.
it.
All right, there you go. It's not bad, right? It's comfy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, we can move it to the back. Jason's a trooper, he doesn't care. But we'll move this all to the back for you.
Oh, there's some tools.
Those are mine, I brought these.
Oh.
We have cologne, cool.
Gum. Oh, here you go.
Oh, perfect.
There's all kinds of fuses. I feel like you may need some of these.
Yeah, we might need some of those fuses. Let's save the fuses. We got touch-up paint. That is something. I have no idea what this is.
What size? 12.
What size are you?
10.5.
We'll stuff some tissue paper in there. Those are still good.
Unopened.
Unopened. We'll save those for later. Put those by the whistle. Also unopened. These never expire.
This is just change.
Okay, take it. What is this? A fire disc? Oh, it's a fire starter.
I think there's still ice cream
Oh,
in
nasty. Ew. What is this?
It's a little bat.
American proud little tire thumper. What? Floats in water. What in the world? Guys, I don't know what this is. Is that weird? Jason, do you know what this is? A tire thumper? Is this to beat a tire? I have no idea. It's a mini baseball bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to my kids. All right, we'll leave that for now. Okay.
It's starting to smell a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
What is that? Like little burning.
Yeah, it smells a little burning right now. Huh. It's kind of like, it's like leaves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells like burning leaves. I mean,
It's probably just the dust.
we got good coolant. That's nice. I don't know. Let's go.
Yeah.
We should just go. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's see if we can get out of first gear. Oh. What in the world is that? We're not gonna make it very far. Oh no.
Is that like the suspension?
Sounds very suspension-like, yes.
Or non-existent?
Oh no, something is broken bad, dude.
Ooh, something's loose.
Something's very loose. Got a backup camera?
We just gotta make it like 10 miles.
We made it like 50 feet. Hold on, we gotta look at the front end. Cameron hasn't left yet. I'm gonna leave this thing running for the battery. Well, we got this going on. I don't know if that was the noise though. And there's something leaking right here. I think it's just water and dirt. A little salty, it tastes good actually. I'm kinda hungry now.
Could just be this bottom panel. Yeah, the panel is definitely about to fall off. We should just take it off. Let's see, anything grossly disconnected here? No, it's good.
And let's see inside of here.
No, it looks pretty normal. Everything looks good. I got some zip ties in here. It's still pretty low.
We're just gonna try and make it. It's not hitting as much.
All right.
All right, guys, I got a clean Texas title in hand. This thing is originally from Texas. It's spotless under there. There are a bunch of flies in here. It really does not smell, seriously though. Like, I know people probably watching are like, it's gotta be gross in there. It doesn't smell, just a little. I mean, it's got flies. I don't know though, that noise in the front was pretty bad. I don't think it was just those splash shields, so we're gonna find out.
We got 12 miles.
12 miles, okay. Dude, we gotta get these flies out of here, Jason. This is brutal.
You know, surprisingly, like, look at how clean the dashboard is. And,
Yeah.
like, somebody cleaned it.
We're in third, we're in fourth. That's all we need, guys. And we're in fifth, okay. Oh, no. Yeah, there's something really bad in the front end of this car. Oh, man, guys. You hear that?
It's like a...
Oh, that's gotta be the plastic. But yeah, the knocking noise is not good. I think I might have to fix that before we hit the road. Oh, it sounds bad. We are in fifth gear. And now we're in sixth. Okay, we got a lot of gears. That's good. We got a check engine light and an airbag light. Are we getting on the highway, it looks like, or not? Or is this all kind of like highway?
Freeway.
Freeway.
I don't know what the difference is there, but...
Yeah, what is the difference between a freeway and a highway? One of them's free, one of them you gotta pay.
Maybe.
It should be payway. We're in seventh gear. This is an 8-speed transmission, by the way. We're all the way in seventh, so that's great. And we're at about 60 miles an hour right now. And the wheels haven't fallen off.
That's good.
Oh no. The cluster just blanked out completely. Did you see that?
I can see the lights flickering though.
No, I mean, it went away completely. No way, that's not good. I mean, we need to get a battery for sure because we don't know how old that battery is, but that is weird. I mean, it's still running though, but it blanked out. We're in 8th gear. I am on pins and needles, dude.
I know.
I am on pins and needles. I don't know about you. I know, like, as a mechanic, like, it's almost like you don't know all the stuff that's going on, so it's almost kind of nice.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm, like, thinking of all the mechanical pieces that could, like, fall off because of this
Like
knocking
just
noise.
break, yeah.
And because of this thing blanking out, and, like, I'm freaking out right now. And I do this all the time. You're like, whatever, dude. Let's clean it.
I used to drive some janky, like, dealership, like, repo cars just like this, and it was just all kinds of weird noises.
Yeah. I gotta say, though, man, like, we're driving it, dude. This is happening right now. Freaking out, but it's happening.
You feel anything in the steering wheel?
No, that's the thing. Its steering's fine. I have a feeling this is going to be like shock maybe related,
Okay.
which would be fine. We could totally drive on a bad shock,
Uh-huh.
you know? So that'd be way better than if it was steering related, because if we had like a tie rod that was about to pop out,
Okay.
we'd have to definitely fix that. But a blown out shock, we don't have to fix. We just turn the radio up. Blanking out electronics, that'll leave us stranded. All right, guys, we made it. We made it to Lux Automotive, where we're gonna be working on the HELLCAT. It's a detail shop, but they have a rack. Before we bring it in the detail shop, they said we have a dumpster right here because we are gonna be cleaning the entire inside of this car. Oh, and we have the Salt Lake City Canine unit coming after we clean it to sniff the car for drugs. So Jason and I don't get put in jail driving back because there's a good chance we'll get pulled over. It is a HELLCAT after all, and I don't wanna find like drugs in a door panel or something when it's too late. I got first dibs.
Yeah, I feel like you could donate some of this stuff for like.
We got some milk duds that, I mean, they use a lot of preservatives. These still could be okay. Just to be on the safe side, we'll get rid of it. All right, I'm gonna hang on to all the paperwork. We got electrical connectors, we'll keep those. Snickers. Family friendly show, so I won't show that. If only this thing could talk, yeah. Thank you for that.
A lot of clothes. I feel like we should check the pockets for money.
Yeah, let's see, what do we got here?
No.
I love how our gloves are gone. We had really nice thick gloves and we've just thrown caution to the wind. That's not smart. Don't do that either. These are actually nice. I'm gonna donate these. There's actually a ton of nice clothes, so we're gonna donate a lot of this stuff. Just not this kind of stuff. We don't need that.
This is a nice tactical bag.
No way.
This is really nice. Like a little tool bag. You should keep this.
Keeping that for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll have a few different piles here. We got donate and Alex is keeping. What is this?
Crooks and Castle.
Home of the, what is that? Home of
The bowling, or
Bowling elite?
the ruling elite?
I don't know what that means, but it might get someone in trouble, but we'll donate it. We'll let them decide.
Clothes.
Yeah, dude, this is honestly, like, none of it smells. It's all been freshly washed. It's fine. Dude, yeah, we're donating all this, man. Someone's getting a wardrobe out of this.
Dog food.
I just got a puppy, but they gotta eat, like, specific food. It's the first time I've ever had a dog. I didn't know that. I'm like, you can just feed a dog anything. It's an animal.
Whip
No,
it!
You can't. What? Oh my gosh. Butane? Okay. Well, we found some paraphernalia here. There's nothing in it, but there was.
This is all garbage.
This is just all garbage, right?
Dog toys.
Dog toys, yeah.
I mean, they look new.
I know. Can't keep everything, guys. Dude, this is a nice backpack with some more shoes. Bunch of garbage in there.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll put all the clothes in the backpack and then we'll donate the
There you
backpack
go.
and everything. Look at that.
Coolant.
We'll keep the coolant.
Might want that.
Yeah, we'll put it to the side for now.
These are brand new Nikes.
What size?
Those are 11. Oh, those might fit me. Where's the other one?
Whoever finds it first gets
Where's
it.
the other one?
These are a little beat up. We'll get rid of these.
There's like one of each shoe.
Yeah,
where,
no.
Where are all the
They gotta
other
be in the
shoes?
back seat. Let's put this in another pile, the miscellaneous shoe pile. Are these brand new?
Brand new
Brand new socks. Donation. What is this?
It looks like a prescription.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. There's some stuff in here, guys. It's no good.
Found the other shoe.
Yes!
Those are brand new.
Dude, that's all you, Jason. That's all you. Go for it, man. Probably should have looked inside of there, but...
Oh, they fit perfect.
Nice, dude. They look great. Happy birthday and Merry Christmas, Jason. I'm saving the bat. I like that. What do you got over here?
A knife.
Oh. Ooh, does that look like it was
It looks like
used?
food, but It's
Ew.
pretty nasty. Just pull this
Yeah,
whole
that's a
thing
good
out.
idea. There you go. Cool.
Oh, this feels great, guys. Yeah, that's nice. All right, guys, trunk is cleaned up. We're keeping the dog liner for the back seat. Here's everything else I'm keeping, just some fluids, a little baseball bat, and an extra sub. It's missing the deck lid, and yeah, this is some serious factory stereo system. That is a factory sub. So we'll go ahead and put our stuff back here. And this car is looking much, much better already. Look at it, it's got rear heated seats. Oh, no way. Look at this. I didn't need to buy new bolts. They're right here. Got extra drive shaft bolts. But yeah, she's looking good, guys. Honestly, the steering wheel's in good shape. Everything in here looks nice. Nothing's scratched up. I don't know if these red knobs are factory, but they look kind of cool. The top of the center console lid is in good shape. I mean, this is nice, guys. This is really nice. And here's our pile of giveaway. I think we're just gonna keep that, and Jason's new shoes. All right, guys, so here we are. We have all the shoes we're gonna donate. We have 2 backpacks packed to the brim with clothes. And this is Cougar, who owns Lux Automotive. And you said there is a Goodwill, like right over there?
Right down the road, man.
Nice.
You guys got lucky, not too far of a drive.
All right, so we're gonna get this thing up on the rack right now, figure out the weird suspension noise, and we got some other mechanical work too. I had AMSOIL stuff shipped out. We always check the visors for stuff. Are you serious? Oh my God, the guys at Modern Masters would love this. Liquid Moly, next change 73,500. We're at 71. This thing was maintained, guys. I mean, they were doing the oil changes at least. Check it out, this does not have a VIN right here. It has a VIN right here. State of Utah assigned. Okay. It's so weird that it's still a clean title. It was a total loss on the Carfax, and I've seen this before where the person gets paid out, that, you know, the car got stolen, they get paid out, it's a total loss. But if it's not in an accident or anything like that and they recover it, it's still clean title. It's weird. All right, we're pulling the HELLCAT into the wash bay now, and we're just gonna start right off with a car wash, get this thing looking much, much better than it looks right now. Then we'll get it up on the rack and continue with some mechanical, because that is pretty important. So the fan just stays on, and that can be normal on some cars that it stays on after you shut it off. I'm hoping it will turn off eventually. If not, that could be draining our battery. I have no idea if it's gonna restart. It's been running for like 2 hours at least. All right, grab the key. Hey. Started. It wasn't very happy, and that's right after it ran for like a really long time. So yeah, we're probably gonna want to get a new battery in this thing. I don't know what's going on with these gauges. All right, Jason wants to clean the engine first. It's a little hot. Oh yeah. Ah, it's already way nicer. Look at that. Oh, this thing's gonna be pretty. Woohoo! All right, so I get yelled at a lot in the detail videos when we spray the engine. As long as you're not force feeding 300 PSI into the electrical connectors on a modern car, you're gonna be fine. Now we're just giving it a nice little scrub-a-dub-dub. I mean, the thing was already really clean. It was just kind of superficial dust. Oh, and this is a Texas car. I can't wait to show you guys underneath once we get it on the rack. It is beautiful. All right, we got Cougar in the mix too. All hands on deck here. Nice and nice. All right, it's wheel time. I mean, it already looks great. Honestly, this thing, it's dirty, but it's really not.
Right?
It's
Like, look
in
at
really
this.
good shape, guys. This is the most taken care of stolen biohazard drug car that has no VIN tag ever. All right, I mean, there you have it. It's detailed. Check out the Car Supplies Warehouse channel. Jason's making a little bit of a detail video on this too. And that'll go more into, well, detail. As cool as this is, we are gonna remove the biohazard stickers now. We're gonna get rid of all the stickers. Goodbye, biohazard. Kind of wanted to save this. It's got like nice biohazard patina. Oh, and this is cool. This was where the evidence bag was. It says evidence on here. There we go. That's gone. Just a normal HELLCAT, nothing to see here. Old lady owned and garage kept its entire life. I know what I got. I used multiple different wheel cleaning products on here. There's a lot of brake dust just caked up. All right, guys, you know I love my America, 100%. I have an American flag on the back of my Ford Lightning pickup truck, but I don't know how much I like this right here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't like to take American flags off, but there's one right here too. We're eventually gonna wrap this car so all the badges will have to come off and then they'll have to be put back on, and that one is faded and some of the tape is coming up. Let's just get rid of all this stuff. The engine fan is still running. It's been like 10 minutes, that's too long. There's an issue, that's probably what's killing the battery. Oh yeah, lots of dirt coming out of everywhere. It's foam time, but on a white car, you really can't tell it's foam time. Looks the same. We washed it down with a microfiber mitt, rinsing it down. I mean, it's just Yeah, not the most satisfying thing on a white car. I had to jump start it again, but it's alive. Cougar saw a mouse just staring at him from inside of the wheel. So we got the shovel ready to go. That could be why the fan is stuck on. Could have chewed some wire in there. Nothing going on in the interior as far as mice, so that's nice. All right, this thing is running really bad. Really bad. I don't know what's going on now. We had a decent misfire. We've had to jump it a bunch of times. She's angry. It's clearing up now. Okay, that's good. I got a battery on order right now. This battery is very weak from being drained down. Oh, we have this fan that's staying on, which really stinks. She's pretty though. Wanted to do that again. What do we got going on here? We got got a flashing battery light. Put this in eco mode. Level currently unable to change. Okay, whatever. I just got the little battery out of the HELLCAT that's not even the right size. And I needed a car to run to the parts store, and this is what Cougar gave me, his 993. This is really nice, but like I feel bad, so I went and got towels to put down everywhere. This place is awesome, by the way, guys. What's going on here? The inside of Cougar's place is unbelievable. This is seriously one of the coolest shops I've ever been to. This thing fired right up. This is sweet. Ice cold AC. Well, I just got the battery and I put it in the front, and now this thing won't start. What in the world's going on here? Clutch all the way down. Oh, jeez. This day was going good, guys. The thing was running fine. Now it's misfiring. Dead battery. This thing won't start. It's falling apart out here in Utah. I don't know. It just started. We're good. Here we go. HELLCAT battery in the boot of a Porsche 993. Man, this thing is so cool. All right, so we got Jason working on getting some of this goop off from the evidence bag. And I got our battery in here. So let's connect this up. And we have our ground. All right, we have the new battery connected. I disconnected the fan. Just gonna plug it in really quick and see what happens. Yeah, it's kicking on. All right. Disconnect that for now. We can make it back to Chicago with a fan that wants to stay on because we'll be driving most of the time, and then if we stop, we just gotta disconnect it. Right now, we have to scan for codes. Good old Dodge. All right, we're off to the races. We got 2 faults in the engine computer already, 1 in the transmission. Let's go right after engine computer. Okay, so cooling fan codes. Cooling fan, we know that. Auxiliary, okay, all right. I mean, we obviously had the battery disconnected, so it's not gonna save all the codes of it running rough. But airbag codes usually don't get erased by disconnecting the battery, so let's see, what are these? Left front acceleration sensor, okay. And system voltage low. Acceleration sensor, that's throwing the airbag light. Don't really care about that too much right now. Let's blow everything out and start it up. All the codes have been erased. Started much nicer. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah, sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it sounds great. Oh, well, that's good, guys. Could have been low voltage stuff going on with that little battery that was discharged who knows how many times. That's running good. We don't have that flashing electrical bolt thing on either. All right, cool. And we know these are gonna be for the cooling fan, charge air cooler pump circuit low. Okay, that could be for the intercooler system. Oh, sounds so good. All right, HELLCAT's going up on the rack. I want to figure out this noise. We're kind of bouncing all over the place, but I have to prioritize. So the engine is running well. If I have to, I'll just disconnect the fan when we stop. All right, so we already know about this madness here. I'll figure out some zip ties. Don't care about that. Okay, that, there's our noise. Oh, wow. All right, sweet, guys. That's actually great. I can almost guarantee you that happened when this thing was being moved around, whether it was the tow truck or whatever, they might have strapped something onto the sway bar, who knows, but that's really good news. We don't need a sway bar to make it back to Chicago. And can I just fix this? I think I could totally fix this. We just take these out, slide this guy back in. That's awesome. Let's look around. This thing is mint. Bone dry from the transmission. These things can hold up to like 900 wheel. So can the engine. Just an amazing drivetrain on the HELLCAT. And it's so easy to turn up the power. Basically supercharger pulley E85. And the exhaust flows really well from the factory. So you could be like 800 wheel with just a couple really easy basic bolt-ons. Here's the best part of the car, the new driveshaft bolts. Cooling fins in the diff, no leak there. And this is beautiful, guys. All the hardware is in excellent condition. Nothing is rusted. We can see threads because this car is from Texas after all. And this is fine. Drive shaft was hanging, probably hitting the exhaust a little bit, but it didn't grind in there. Let's see, guys. We do have factory catalytic converters, factory exhaust manifolds. HELLCAT, guys, let me know if this stuff is all factory. I really don't know. Are these valves? These look like exhaust valves, too. And then we have these little mufflers. Let's see. What are these guys? I really don't know. Everything looks like factory quality. It looks beautiful. I mean, the car sounds great. Like, honestly, if this is what a HELLCAT sounds like, I'm good. I'm not gonna do anything else. I just showed Jason the sway bar, so we are good to go there. We shouldn't be celebrating at all, Jason, but let's burger cheers it up. Look at that bad boy. We got some food. I normally do not eat while I work on cars. I go the entire day without eating, but Jason does not. I mean, how do you smell stuff like this and not eat, you know? Man, this place is good. Good job, Crown Burger. So remember the Fantic tire inflator that I used at the auction to fill up the HELLCAT tires, and I use in a bunch of videos because these things are awesome. I literally fly around the country with these because they're so good. I emailed Fantic that I was out here, and they said they're gonna do an awesome sale for you guys. So I'm gonna drop an Amazon link down below, but these things are amazing. They will fill up balls, bicycles, car tires, ATV, UTV tires, you name it. These tire inflators can be the difference between being stranded and filling your tire and moving on with your trip. They're great to put in your wife's car, your mom's car, anyone you care about, and they can also charge up your cell phone and laptops too, so it's just fantastic. So take advantage of the deal. It's limited time and quantity, link down below. Now that we have burgers in our belly, it's time to fix the sway bar. So we're gonna take this all the way off so we can reset our bushing. So we got that top clamshell off and pull this right back into place. We're gonna loosen this side up and shift it this way. It's moved. I've loosened up the driver's side, and now this will slide over in place, and this bushing lines up right here as well. So we are good. All right, we're going back together with the outer clam, couple of our bolts. With everything lined up, we'll tighten it up, and we should be good. All right, guys, everything is back together. So before our sway bar sounded like this, now our sway bar doesn't sound like anything, which is good. Now this little shield did get ripped out, so we'll have to fix that at some point, but no big deal. We're off the rack. They need it for a little bit. And we're back on the interior. We got some nice lights in here so we can really see what's going on, but here is the driver's seat. A little bit of wear on the bolster, of course, but overall, steering wheel is in excellent condition. Everything is looking really, really nice, except for stains like that, crackers. And this, hopefully, is not paint. I don't know. Other than that, the back seat is a beautiful place as well with Jason's nice new Nikes. We have, cigarette butt. Seriously, the car does not smell. You guys aren't gonna believe me, but it really doesn't smell. I don't know what's going on. There's no way someone was smoking cigarettes in this car. Marble?
Oh, all right. Yes, thank you. I say the carpet's not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Really not.
I could have this thing done maybe like 20 minutes. We'll be good to go.
All right.
Keep on finding all this stuff around.
I'll take it. This car does have ventilated seats too, so it has the little holes in the middle. All right, we're gonna spray this with some carpet cleaner. Oh man, I am really hoping that's not paint. It's not looking good. Let's hit it with the pressure washer. It's not budging. I walk away for 2 minutes and Jason has minted out this passenger seat. So that stain is gone. I don't even remember where it was.
It was like a little...
Oh yeah, it was over there, right?
Yeah, it was like a paper.
Really nice though. This is looking great.
What do you think that is?
I'm hoping it's ice cream and not paint.
Let's just pretend it's ice cream.
Okay. Reminds me of what's going on in the trunk. Oh, okay. Most of it's going away. Yes, yes. That cannot be paint. Kind of dripped in there a little bit. That's kind of gross. We're all done in this corner, looking good. All the seats in this thing look super, super comfy, by the way. This would make for a good daily driver. I mean, I have to put snow tires on it in the winter, but it's a big, just nice, comfy car. Since we cleaned under the hood, I'm making everything look real nice and pretty. Just restoring some of this rubber and trim. And again, you are gone, but not forgotten. Quite literally, you can still kind of see the Hoonigan shadow somewhere. So actually, it's kind of gone. Yeah, it's gone. I forgot about it. Well, I got to get rid of the Dodge Ram decal, so I'm heating it up with the heat gun. There's one on the other side. I'm not really sure why these are on there. Maybe this guy had a Ram as well. Hopefully it comes right off. The top layer is, yeah, like that's coming off. That's nice. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Yes, yes, it's coming off. All right, in pieces. Oh, goodbye. Oh, this is getting good. This side is going much easier. Maybe this in one, try it now. We still got the Dodge. Goodbye, J. Seriously love the paint color on this though. This is really cool. My plan has been to wrap it. It's making it a little bit more difficult on me. All right, guys, the interior of the HELLCAT is done. The mats are outside drying. I literally went to get them, and there is a wasp's nest right near the mat, and I didn't see it, and I took one of them and hit it against the fence. All of them came out, stung me in the back, so I'm in pain right now. But my interior is clean, and I haven't broken out into an allergic reaction yet. Jason is dying right now. Yeah, I wish I had my camera, guys. It was bad. But anyway, here is the HELLCAT Charger interior.
all cleaned up. Red key and all. The driver's seat looks pretty good as well. And here is the back seat, also cleaned up very nicely. We don't have any cuts in anything. All the carpet is beautiful. Rear heated seat, USB connections. We are good, guys. This interior is looking great, especially considering what it looked like before. Filled with clothes and all sorts of other fun things, and ready to bring us home. But first we got to get it back on the rack for some more mechanical goodness. We're gonna do an oil change later, but let's get a little engine flush in here. This is really good for cars that have been sitting around and you don't know much about their oil change history. It's gonna get all the gunk out. All right, Jason's cleaning wheels. I'm getting ready for an oil change. Using a 1/2-inch gun to get 10 mil bolts out. I gotta do one by hand. All right, here we go. We got rocks, auction rocks.
Those are moon rocks.
I mean, this is beautiful. Look at this. Just no leaks at all from anything. Bone dry. I love the massive 10-rib belt setup on these. Wow, this is just clean, guys. Texas car, beautiful. There's our fan that's disconnected because it won't stop doing fan things. There's our oil change setup. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna throttle the oil while Jason holds this. All right, now I would go more that, yeah, yeah.
That's as far as I can go.
All right, I'm gonna go really slow.
Full throttle.
Dude, it'll come out. There's 7 quarts.
I got it in the face.
Sorry, you good?
Here, I'll get it right in the hole.
Yes. Look at that aim, Jason.
I know.
That is fantastic.
I have a lot of practice.
This is a 2-man job here to do an oil change.
It's not too heavy yet,
Yeah, it'll get there.
but now it's dripping on my hand.
Okay, here, let's go that way.
Well, that's a
Oh,
lot
now
smarter.
Yeah. If it gets really heavy, let me know. We'll
No, it's
well,
good.
Here, I'm gonna
It's
give you.
good.
I'm gonna give you some support.
I'm glad you're here to support me.
So we got a while. What's going on?
Excited for the 20-hour drive back with you.
I don't want to like waste anything to talk about right now because
Yeah.
we need 20 hours worth of content.
We can like play like car games, you know, like I Spy.
Punch bug. This really isn't that bad, is it? I thought it was gonna be way, way worse.
I bet if we put it down, it'd be
Yeah,
all right.
we could. Yeah, we could do that. Like, yeah, and then hold on. Where's the oil filter? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's a Mopar. I'm telling you, this thing was like dealer maintained for its entire life, including the theft. Watch out!
Whoa.
Oh shoot!
Nice.
Oh my! Did you get splashed at
No,
all?
not at all.
Oh, this is the most fun and risky oil change ever. All right, I think we can go down now. Oh, I just got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I mean we're generally pretty good here. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how 2 dudes, you know, drain out the oil on a HELLCAT.
Not bad.
Not bad. All right, let's get this drain plug back in. That's enough draining for one day. Tighten it up. Okay, and we're gonna pre-fill this guy. Okay, there we go. And the oil filter going in. And I was able to loosen it by hand. We'll tighten it by hand too. Perfect. All right. All right, I'm stabbing a hole right here. Yes. Now we can get a zip tie in here, right in the middle. All right, that should be good.
And then we do burnouts.
Let's make it closer to Chicago. We're going back together with the good stuff, of course. AMSOIL Synthetic. This is the best synthetic oil in the world. I use it on every single one of my cars. And if you guys want 25% off, you can click on my link down below and become one of my preferred customers. 25% off. Get shipped right to your door. It's cheaper than going to the store. And it is the best. Drink up, HELLCAT. All right, guys, we're good under the hood. Well, until I need to plug the fan back in. Man, this thing is looking sweet. Let's get it outside. I can't wait to show you this in the light. Oh my gosh, that is way too cool, guys. I love it. So I put it in Eco, which is only 500 horsepower. Track. I think it does change the exhaust a little. I don't know, not as much as I would think, unless those things are just rigged up to stay open the whole time. Nice big backup camera. This thing's sweet. Well, guys, when we picked it up just a few hours ago from the auction, it looked like this. It's white, so not horrible, but definitely dirty. And well, the interior was the star of the show. But now, as we're being looked upon by the beautiful mountains of Salt Lake City, Utah, we have this. My 2016 Dodge Charger HELLCAT with a disconnected fan because it's stuck on an airbag light. It may or may not have a VIN, you know, right there, but whatever. Look at this thing, and it runs beautifully. Oh my gosh. This is a nice car. $25,000 out the door. Well, plus this little trip that Jason and I are having, but you can't put a price on that.
you can't. But seriously, this car has practically no dents. It just needs a little bit of touch up just on the bottom of the bumper, normal stuff like that. But I mean, I really haven't found any major issues with the paint and bodywork. It's a nice car, straight as an arrow. Sure, we got a little bit of curb rash and stuff like that, a nick right here in the bumper, but none of that matters. We are wrapping this thing. I will be popping in that parking sensor. As I go around the car, I'm finding more things, but you get the idea. She's beautiful, just needs a little more love. But hopefully we've given it enough love to make it back to Chicago. That's the important part. Yeah. That's kind of our next phase. So I'm in love with the Hellcat right now, but we'll see how that goes over the next 20 hours of driving. I do think right now we're gonna stop and get some food and decide if we wanna leave tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, we'll see. Wow, that's a really cool purple on this X3. I'm really thinking of purple for the Charger wrap. Jason's gonna take care of that when we get back, and I might figure out a way to wide body it as well. Why not? All right, guys, here we go. Here are my floor mats, and here are the bees that stung me. Look at them. It was my fault. That mat had fallen, and I literally took it and started beating it on the fence right here, and they went nuts. Sorry, don't kill me. Just getting my floor mats for my Hellcat. Thanks, little guys. I got my shoulder good. Look at this lineup here at Lux. E63 wagon, just chilling. Chevy Express van over there too. Look at that. That's cool. My buddy James. I got all my AMSOIL shipped to his house. He lives right over here. Thank you, James. All right, we'll go back together with some floor mats now. They're all dried up. Seats really turned out nice. And we have the factory SRT mats all cleaned up going in. This car looks to have some kind of switch here. I don't know if it's a kill switch. It doesn't do anything, but it's there. What a transformation on the interior. This turned out so nice. Oh, and the back seats are just so comfortable. I'm 6'2", and look at how much knee room I have. If I'm standing on a cinder block, then I'm 6'2", but I got a lot of leg room. I never stop finding stuff in this car. We have like 1 million fuses. I just hope we don't find out what those are for throughout this trip. We have everything loaded up, and I brought lots of extra fluids, brake fluid, coolant, oil. Everything was shipped out to James's house. Of course, I got some performance improver. We'll throw in the gas tank, clean up the injectors and valves and pistons and all that good stuff. We're about to head out, so I'm gonna plug in the fan. There it goes. Oh, we got a good battery, so we're good for a while. With it running, it's no problem. All right. Okay, thank you. And this one, there we go, thank you. Oh, we got more shoes, hang on. All right, shoes are going in there. Thank you. We've donated all the clothes and shoes except for the ones that Jason took. Mine. All right, I kind of like this purple color changing wrap. That's neat. But anyway, this is a place we found to donate to. It's only a couple miles from the hotel. Check it out. We have 78 miles of range and a half tank, and I found a screen that says we can read diagnostic codes. This is so cool. Look at that. Okay, then there's our speedometer. Wow, so we just had one, I guess. Oh, there's our coolant temp. Sweet. What else can we see? Trans temp, looking good. Oil temp, oil pressure's good. Oil life, we gotta reset that. Battery voltage is good. Intake air temp, engine torque. This is the coolest car in the world. I cannot believe I've never explored a Hellcat up until now. This is awesome. Oh, there's an engine horsepower thing. Look at that, and it goes up to 750 because they know you're gonna modify it. We're rolling around at 40. Oh, this is too much fun. Oh, are you kidding me? You give me a gauge of horsepower, I'm going to test that gauge all the time. Guys, it's got air fuel ratio. Come on, stop it. You're giving me too much. Boost pressure, of course. It's got intercooler coolant temp. Look, there's like 8,000 screens. And tire pressure. We're good. 25 grand, that's a lot of car, guys. That's a ton of car. I don't care what happens to the title of this thing. If it ends up not being a clean title, it's missing the VIN tag. I don't care. I gotta say, intake air temp is very, very high. That's crazy. And we were getting a code for that intercooler pump. So that would make sense. The intercooler coolant temperature is 161. We definitely have something going on with the intercooler pump. So here is the reservoir for that. And we're gonna go ahead and turn this pump on. And normally you would see the fluid moving around in there. It'd be pumping, and it's not doing any of that. Yeah, we got nothing. Well, that won't prevent us from driving home. We'll have really high intake air temperatures and we can't beat on it. I'm sure this thing has a lot of computer controls though to pull all the timing if you did beat on it, but it's gonna reduce the boost. It's no fun. You don't wanna risk it. You can detonate. It is what it is. There's not a whole lot we can do right now. The pump is somewhere in here. You got to take the bottom panel off, or maybe the fender liner or something like that. Yeah, it stinks, but honestly, it kind of prevents me from beating on the car and breaking something on the way home. It's like an safety for this pump being bad. All right, well, me and Jason are in the parking lot of
somewhere in Salt Lake City downtown. We went to a sushi place. It was fantastic. And I just went to, you know, plug my fan back in and it ripped out. And look at this hackery that's going on here, guys. Yeah, that's great. So now we have no fan whatsoever. And we leave tomorrow at like 5 a.m. We're trying to get this connector up and I cannot find my 10 mil wrench at all. So we're using a crescent wrench here. This is awesome. Is this a resistor? And it sits right in there, yeah. Okay. And there's a pin right here that's not doing anything. I'm gonna take that out. The individual one, that's gonna be the signal. So in here, this was just buried in here. And it wasn't connected at all. That could be why the fan is stuck on all the time. Makes sense, it's got no signal. I did bring my wire strippers, so there we go. And did you guys remember earlier in the video when I found the box of connectors? I did save those, didn't I? I hope. I don't know. Where are they? Did I put them in the trunk? Yes! I saved them, Jason! I saved them! I saved the connectors. Well, never mind. They're all male connectors, so we got to reuse this one. So I've stripped a little bit more, and we're just going to kind of do a little wraparound jobber. So this one is that lone soldier, the signal. All right, we got that guy plugged in, and we're gonna find out if I did this the right way because I could have just totally mixed up which pin goes where. Moment of truth here. Oh, okay. I at least have fan again. Let's take our crescent wrench and get out of here.
Luckily, we parked by the light.
Hey guys, we reversed the polarity. We gotta redo this. Yeah, that is pushing right now. We don't want that. There goes our signal, whatever. We'll have to fix that tomorrow.
It wasn't working anyways.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering if this thing was reversed the whole time. Okay, that makes me feel better.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. Now it's sucking the air this way before the heat was coming out this way. Alright, that'll work a million times better. That's it for tonight. We gotta get this thing back to the hotel.
Good enough to go home.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. We're about to go driving in the mountains. Woo! Before this, you know, trip back. I don't know why we're risking it, but we are. You know, we got to do a hotel cold start. Oh yeah, you need the key. Yeah. That's stock, people. I should probably see if I have headlights too. Headlights work. Still can't believe this thing was like 25 grand. That's crazy. And without that coolant pump working, that's about as cold as our intake air temps are gonna get. Hey, hey.
Morning.
What's up? Looking good? Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna top off with gas. You guys want to use some coffee?
Yeah, I could probably use some gas too. And coffee.
Let's see what you guys
Don't go too fast.
We're filling up the old HELLCAT for the first time. They only got 91 out here, but it's only $4 a gallon. It's like $5 a gallon in Chicago. And after this drive, we are definitely going to the parts store to fix this fan, or I hope fix the fan with that wire. All right, let's see what it says for range. Full tank, 235 miles. That's pretty horrible. That is really bad. I don't know how big this tank is, but it's probably huge. This is a big car. So yeah, that's like 10 miles per gallon. We are carving it up here in the mountains in the HELLCAT, which is severely restricted right now. We got the super moon. God, these roads are awesome. I mean, this is a big, heavy four-door sedan, but we put it in sports suspension. And when I turn right, there's some kind of clicking noise, probably from the plastics underneath. But it handles pretty well, I gotta say. Oh, the blower just never stops whining, too. Yeah, we forgot to clean the windshield.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Oh, man. All right, here we are. We're taking a moment here to appreciate the beauty. I mean, the HELLCAT is nice, but look at this, guys. This is unbelievable. And we have the super moon going on right now. It is super bright. Definitely not in Chicago anymore. Yeah, I mean, we've cleaned up the brakes pretty well. You can smell them right now. Just kind of putting them through their paces, which is a good thing. But the car is running great. No misfires, no nothing. Darn, that intake air temp. All right, we have one cleaned off spot of the windshield. 25 miles an hour. Look at a HELLCAT. Okay, I'm slowing down to like 25. We're in eco power mode, 500 horsepower, but sports setting for the suspension. And with the super dirty windshield and 5% tint, I'm driving like an old lady like this.
Drive it like you stole it.
Oh man, I wish we had a camera in here while this thing was getting stolen to see how they did that. This thing is sweet though, guys. Sport mode, it's decent. It handles okay. I just want to rip into it. Oh man, and
There's Cougar. He's waiting for us in the Porsche. He is tearing through. He's smoking us right now for sure. Another 25-mile-an-hour one. No problem for that thing. Jeez. Guys, it's 52 degrees right now in the mountains. It got up to 96 degrees yesterday when we were driving around. That is a massive, massive swing. And intake air is at 140, so it's reflecting it. It got up to 190 yesterday just driving. That was pretty bad. But as long as you don't beat on it, it's fine. Cars, you know, with turbos used to not have intercoolers at all. And it's just, they were hot air cars, you know, so it is what it is. But it's 51 now. It's like freezing. I can't believe some people are just used to this. Oh, and there's a lake right there.
Oh, wow.
Cool. This is normal for people. We had to stop at this lake, and we're on a boat ramp right now. This is it, Jason. Let's do it.
All right.
We're going right in the water. Jason's like, I don't know if I know you that well anymore. The picture and B-roll opportunity out here is pretty wild, guys. Not gonna lie. Wow. Wow. Like, you don't understand what I have to do in Chicago to get like a good background. In the 5 months out of the year, I can't. It's like impossible. This is crazy. Man, being a YouTuber in like a really nice area like this has got to be much easier. All right, Cougar's out. Going back to Lux Automotive. And we are going that way.
To Chicago.
Down the Oregon Trail. Let's do it. Oh, I can't go that crazy. That is America right there. Look at that train. That is so cool. Nice. Beat him. I count that as my first kill. Got Napa stuff, electrical connectors, license plate screws, glass cleaner for Jason. Our windshield is bad. Look at this old workhorse. I'd love to know the mileage. First thing we're gonna do is wrap one of these up, so we don't want to touch any other one. All right, we already stripped these last night after the sushi place. Just put this in there. I don't actually have wire crimpers, so we're just gonna use some needle nose. Oh, that's a lot harder to do than I thought. All right, come on. Oh, did I get it? No, I'm so weak. I'm gonna take a rock and just smash it. Oh, we got a little. Oh, it did crimp a little. Let's give it some more. Ah, okay. That doesn't work. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, this is me being just cheap right now. This is cheap, Alex. I have crimpers. I just didn't bring them. I had a question. You don't have pliers or crimpers back there. I just need one squeeze on this connector and I'm good. All right, nicest Napa guys ever. They just let me use their crimper in there, so we're good. All right, with our proper wiring repair done, we can start plugging stuff in. So here is our signal. And then I got the polarity right. The taped one goes towards the engine. I think we're plugged in. Cool. All right, I might have to clear out the trouble codes, but let's just see. Yeah, it's still gonna run right now. Let's hook up the computer, clear some codes, see if this fixes it. All right, I have to plug it in right now. Let the fan run, and then read codes and clear. Erase read codes, the fan is still on. We don't have the fan codes anymore, but we have auxiliary cooling system performance. You know, that could be for the bad pump, or it could be unplugged. I can't get to it at all. I was kind of hopeful on this. It was missing the signal wire. How did that not fix at least that?
Maybe that weird wire is like a bypass for something.
Yeah.
Something.
I'm just gonna zip tie this stuff out of the way right now. It's not resting very nicely in there. All right. Look, this is hilarious. So the GPS in the HELLCAT kind of like doesn't work. It just thinks it's doing donuts everywhere. It's like it's doing a street takeover at all times. It's just what this car, I guess, is used to. I don't know. It's funny. Look at that. We're still burning out. Wow, 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 wow. Wyoming! We got a tunnel coming. Oh, pedal shifter disabled. Oh man, we're in eco, so paddle shifter things are disabled. I used to live here. Shout out to everybody in Wyoming. I lived in Laramie for a year for trade school. Wyotech. We're stopping for gas, mostly because we gotta pee. 19.9 miles per gallon over the last, I don't know, 150 miles or so. This thing's an economy car. Look at this, contains no ethanol. That is so cool. I haven't seen that in a long time. Do you guys have ethanol in the fuel that you use? If so, let me know where you're at. And if you don't have it, definitely let me know where you're at. We are in Laramie, Wyoming. Wyotech exit. There she is, where I used to live for a year and where I learned a ton about cars. I didn't know anything going in. Well, I didn't know a whole lot, that's for sure. I ripped apart my 89 Formula 350 to learn everything, and I blew it up before coming here while I was in high school. And then I learned a lot.
Where is the actual Wyotech then?
Dude, it's been like 20 years, but it's somewhere over here. I don't remember. Man, I'd love to check out Wyotech again. It's been 22 years. But we have like 14 hours to go, and I really need to get back to the shop. All right, guys, this cannot be right. So the last 415 miles, we're getting 28 miles per gallon. Look at that. Right now we're averaging 26.2. Is that right? Like, we've been going up and down mountains. Like, that makes no sense. We're in this eco mode, but still, I didn't think a Hellcat got anywhere near that. I thought we were gonna get like 22, would it? 22 mpg on the highway, 16 combined. Oh yeah, it's 13 city, 22 highway.
Yeah.
How in the world are we getting this? It could be because we filled up with ethanol-free fuel, but I wouldn't think that would make that big of a difference. Guys with Hellcats, do you get this good of mileage? I mean, straight highway, but we're going fast. Like, the speed limit is 80. That's crazy. I mean, guys, just a little theory, but we're cruising at 140 degree intake air temp. And I mean, that's high for intake air temps just cruising on the highway. You know, not bad for the engine for what we're doing, but it's bad. But that could help with fuel economy. A hot air intake is actually better for fuel economy. It's just more efficient. You know, you're getting hotter air in there. I wouldn't think it would make that big of a difference, but did I just invent a special eco mode for the Hellcat? We could just wire up a switch to the pump to turn it off, to break the system, heat up the air like crazy, and get 28 miles per gallon? I don't know. Maybe. I can't wait to fix the pump, not only for the power, but just to see if my fuel economy goes down. Then we would have invented a super eco Hellcat accidentally. Oh, another weird thing right now is our air fuel is always right in the mid-13s when it should be 14.7. Also, it doesn't make any sense for the good fuel economy that we're getting because it's running richer than I would imagine it would. So, I don't know. All right, guys, we're in Nebraska right now at a gas station with just 2 pumps and a gigantic John Deere something or other, and I'm on the wrong side. Okay. They only have 87 octane, so the Hellcat's getting 87, which will make no difference because I can't go anywhere near wide open throttle anyway, and we're just cruising on the highway, so it'll be good. All right, guys, we made it. How long has it been? 20 hours? Yeah, 20 hours. We're back at my house. Fan's still running, but the Hellcat did perfect.
It ran great.
It ran great. Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna try and get some sleep and bring it back to the shop. Jason, thanks for coming, brother. Appreciate it, man.
Later, dude.
Yeah, thanks. We'll see him soon with the Hellcat. We're gonna do some cool stuff. All right, guys, it's a few days later. We have the Hellcat at the shop and a special guest. Well, actually, 2 special guests. I told you guys towards the beginning of the video that I wanted to have this thing sniffed by the police before I drove the 2,000 miles home. It didn't happen. The Salt Lake City Canine unit was coming, and then they had something kind of more pressing to do. So we have our own local police department here and a dog to sniff my Hellcat. I already made it home, but I'm still nervous right now. Oh, man. I don't know about you guys, but like, this looks bad. It's probably normal, but oh, come on. Could you imagine if the collies had something?
Good boy.
All right, well, he's leaving. I'm not going in cuffs, so that's good. Oh my God, we got some dog slobber on here. He had me roll up all the windows because you could see the dog is very energetic. They will kind of jump in, but they don't need to. Like, their sense of smell is so good. You can leave all the windows up and everything. That's it. He'd know. All right, Josh, so I'm not going away in the back of your car, so that means it passed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we allow the dog an opportunity to search or sniff the outside of the car. The dog either tells me that there's odor that we can't smell, right? The odor of narcotics is either there or it's not. So it's a pretty simple task for the dog.
Yeah.
Either he tracks down the source or there's nothing there for him to work on.
Right. Okay. And like, obviously this car was definitely smoked in.
Sure.
You know, not just cigarettes, but is he not looking for that at this point?
No. So my canine is not trained to alert to the odor of cannabis.
Okay.
You know, in Illinois, cannabis, we can legally possess it in very certain ways. So it's a little counterproductive for newer dogs in the state to be trained on that. He is trained to alert to the odor of cocaine, methamphetamine, ecstasy, MDMA, and heroin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
boy.
I want to pet him, but
Yeah.
I'm a little scared. Probably not a good idea, right?
No, unfortunately, he's not one of the dogs you can pet.
Yeah. So is this your dog? Like you take the dog home?
Yeah,
and
so
everything, right?
he is property of the city that I work for.
Right.
However, I am a sole handler. So I'm the only person that handles him. He comes home with me. He is obviously in the car with me every shift, all day, every day. I spend more time with this dog than I do with anybody else in my life.
Wait, what's his name?
His name is Vox.
Vox.
VOX, Vox.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Vox, thanks.
He's
Thanks
about
for not finding anything.
He's a little over 3 years old now.
Okay.
He's a Belgian Malinois. He was imported from the Czech area. His commands are in Czech. We've been partners now for a little over 2 years.
Cool.
Yeah.
And about until what age will they keep the dog in service for being a
So
canine?
we ask a lot of these dogs, right? Vox is not just a narcotics dog, he's also our patrol dog. So when we put him out in the street and we're looking for either criminals or missing people, whatever the case is, we do ask a lot of these dogs.
Yeah.
They can be very demanding. It all kind of depends on their health.
Right.
It's kind of the easiest answer.
Okay.
Generally, we're looking at anywhere from 7 to 10 years old for the dog.
Okay.
And then you kind of start looking at retirement depending on the dog's health.
What happens after retirement? Do you get to keep them?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So in this state, we do have provisions that allow me to purchase the dog for like $1.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is able to retire with me,
Cool.
and I'm allowed to now become his owner.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And he's been incredible. As you can see, he's very energetic.
Yeah.
Being out like this, just kind of doing like a meet and greet. He's just looking for a job. He's looking at me to tell him what to do. As you can see when he came in, he's very excited, very amped up just to work. That is his most exciting thing in life.
Yeah.
Just as you can see right now, he's still sniffing cars.
Well, let me ask you this. If you didn't tell him to sniff this car, and there was drugs in the Trans Am over there, would he know right now and start telling you?
Yeah, as long as there's odor availability for him to sniff that, he wouldn't really care what we're doing.
Okay.
His goal, he knows that when he finds that odor and he tells me that there's odor there, that he gets his reward.
So could we play a trick on Max right now in the editing office and pretend that he's smelling something over there?
Yeah, that is what he works for. Like we work for our paycheck. We come to work to get paid. He works for his reward.
Yeah. Okay.
So he knows he only gets it when he finds odor.
You think we could just walk him in the office and just say?
Yeah,
he's
we can walk
smelling
in there,
something
sure.
over there? All right, cool. Max is gonna freak out. Well, hopefully it didn't actually find anything. Hey, Max. So the Hellcat checked out. But he's
He keeps pulling me in here.
there's like an odor in here. I know we just got a new merch shipment in.
Tell me what it is, man.
But kind of going towards you a little bit. What do you got? What's in the Yeti there, Max?
Celsius?
Uh-huh. All right, we're just kidding. It didn't smell anything. Oh, I'm not really a good liar.
Pretty good at masking stuff.
Yeah, you're great job, Max. You're clean.
Yeah, we're good.
Go, boy, let's go.
All right, Legit Street Quarters is clean, and so's Max. All right, hang on a second.
Oh, sorry. Vex.
He is sniffing the Caprice.
Good.
That's not good.
Okay.
Was a real cop car. Jeez. He's going a little crazier than he was with the Hellcat. Jeez, that's not good. It's not mine.
Super good boy. Supers.
So does that mean he found something?
That means he found something.
Oh,
There's going to be some kind of odor of narcotics on that car.
Oh, great.
Good boys. So you can see the complete change of behavior with how he reacts to just walking around a car sniffing it to when he's actually detects odor.
Yeah.
And he'll find the source of that odor.
All right. Well, let's see what I have in the back of my Caprice.
Supers.
Ah, we have this. Fake drugs that we just planted a couple of minutes ago. All right, guys, so we're putting some synthetic odor. This isn't real drugs or anything, but this is what they use in training. So we'll be able to show you what the dog does when he actually finds something. And we're using the old Caprice.
So with the training odor that we put out, the cotton absorbs it, so we don't have to put actual drugs on vehicles. For the dogs don't know any difference. This odor is down to like the molecular construction of what meth would actually smell like to the dog. Dog obviously can't see any change in where the odor is. So we get to see him actually use his nose. We'll see how he reacts and the behavior change the dog has when he's actually in odor of narcotics.
So it's right in there. He can't see anything, and we'll let it kind of sit there for a few minutes. So this is a synthetic drug, onto a little piece of cotton used for testing. I got nothing. That was pretty cool to see him actually finding something. He went around the whole car and went crazy on the spot. And Josh asked me, what's a good spot you don't care about? I'm like, well, definitely this bumper. We got to get it painted anyway. So there you go. If you've never seen a drug dog in action, now you have. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
course.
Thank you.
Good boy. Kennel.
Oh, he wants more. So he'll snip all these buildings right here.
Yeah, he'll keep going.
Well, thank you very much, Josh. I appreciate you coming out here.
Of course. Thanks
Taking
for
a look at
having
the
me.
car, and I'm grateful that it passed.
Yeah, anytime.
And, yeah, now I
Happy
can
to help.
actually continue and mod this car now that it's
You are
clean,
good to go with it. Yeah.
All right. Thanks again.
Of
Appreciate
course.
it. All right.
Thanks,
Have a
guys.
good one.
You
See ya.
too.
Well, guys, there you have it. My stolen theft recovery drug bio HELLCAT. Come up with a cool name. The stolen cat? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And I can't believe I'm back here. What an adventure this has been in Salt Lake, starting off the beginning of this video, you know, at an auction lot, and then I mean, we made it back without a hitch. It's kind of crazy. That doesn't always happen. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you're excited for the future HELLCAT videos. There's gonna be quite a few on this. I have big, big plans. So if you did enjoy this, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's free and easy. Just click the button down below. It really helps me out. But most importantly, have a fantastic day. I'll see all of you in the next video. And that brings me out to Salt, hold on. And so it's a couple weeks later, and I flew out to Salt Lake City, Utah, because I want to drive this car all the way back to Chicago. So we got, oh, we got a tire iron. We got a tire iron. We got a tire iron? All right, we're gonna go in. All right, we're gonna head in. We're gonna do an oil change on this eventually, but we're gonna run an engine flush. It's good to do on cars that have been kind of sitting around.
Aww. Boo. Luckily, we parked by the light. Oh yeah, I can't say on Alex's channel.